I know you want it. You wanna take a leap and jump in. You wanna fall in love.
Cooking with Drag Queens is made possible because of fabulous people just like you. Thank you.
For as little as $1, you can help Cooking with Drag Queens continue. Join our world of fun and see exclusive behind-the-scenes raw footage. Perfect! And ignite your creativity.
Oh my God, that's so awesome!
Visit cookingwithdragqueens.com.
Even though there are thousands of Dunkin' Donut and Baskin-Robbins ice cream stores under one roof, anytime I've ever asked for a donut with a scoop of ice cream on top, the person behind the counter looked at me like I had lost my mind. Today we're making donut ice cream cones dusted with cinnamon sugar.
On top of that, we're making ice cream in just 5 minutes with dry ice. It's a spectacular technique that is sure to wow your friends at your next party. Joining us is Erika Klash, an outlandish drag queen who looks like she jumped out of a Japanese anime film. On season 2 of Dragula, Erika was stabbed, shot, and worst of all, forced to tell the truth. But can she handle Cooking with Drag Queens?
What is this show?
Cooking with Drag Queens.
Oh, it's Cooking with Drag Queens. Okay, you're watching Cooking with Drag Queens, okay? Hi everybody, my name is Erika Klash. I am New York City and San Francisco's video game, anime, bukkake drag monster. My mom was not sure if I was going to be a boy or a girl when I was in her stomach. And she had 2 names. One was Michael, which is the name that I have, my legal name, and the other one was Erika. So had I been born a girl, I would have been named Erika. And Klash comes from Mario Klash, which is like an obscure Mario game from the 90s. So I kind of think of Erika as like a living cartoon. I'm inspired by all kinds of Japanese like nerdy cultures, like Japanese video games, like anime. The beauty of drag is that like there are so many different looks you can do. My branding is that I am the only bottom of Dragula season 2, and I will stand by that till the day I die. Food was definitely a way for my family to connect, to be together. Growing up in a Puerto Rican household, like my mother always cooked. You know, in our day-to-day world, it's hard to make time for each other. So like us cooking, like, you know, putting the phone down and just like exploring in the kitchen can be really fun.
Please welcome Erika Klash.
Erika!
Good morning.
Hi!
How are you?
Good to see you. My goodness.
Look at you. You look so kawaii.
Back from the dead.
I took the shortcut. The strawberry shortcut.
Well, I'm glad you're a fan of Strawberry Shortcut because that's like that was this whole thing that inspired our Cooking with Drag Queens series.
I love Strawberry Shortcut. I love Pickle Surprise.
Yeah.
And I love a Pickle Surprise in the morning when my boyfriend wakes me up.
Yeah. Well,
Well, you know
what the pickle surprise is.
Yeah.
A pickle
Is
surprise.
that there's no pickle.
Well,
right?
you have to guess where the pickle is.
Oh.
Are you thirsty, girl?
I am thirsty.
Let's make you a cocktail.
Let's do it.
Let's work on this cocktail. Let me get
Okay.
everything together. Today we're going to make an Asian-inspired drink that's also blue.
Oh, honey.
We're gonna punch it up a little bit.
Absolutely. So this is like an Erika Klash blood brew mojito.
So we're gonna have you just kind of like peel that, just like that a little bit.
Just
and
the whole
don't peel the whole thing. Don't worry about like.
You want to take those gloves off?
Oh, just so sure.
You do have hands underneath those gloves, right?
She has turkey claws.
They're actually animatronics. The on and off switch is underneath my armpit.
That's like, how do you feel about like if you're not wearing nails and you're not doing drag? Because Alaska even says it's like, girl, I so regret saying that.
Since Dragula, I've really gotten into the claws because the Boulet brothers, they kind of, you know, their claws are like in front of them always as they talk.
Yeah.
It's like, is your mouth actually moving or are you?
You know what they're referencing?
What is that?
Jurassic Park.
No, it's the sex worker in the film Mars Attacks, who's an alien.
Oh, yes.
And she's kind of moving like this, you know? Were you kind of like sad to go? I imagine you were.
I was, but I also at the same time was recognizing that there was just a disconnect between, what they were looking for and what I was serving, and that's all good. I still stand behind what Dragula means, and until Dragula, you had to be either a pageant title holder or you had to be, really, seasoned in the game 20 years, or you had to be on Drag Race. Now there's a place for upstart, alternative, crazy queens to kind of do their thing.
Cut that lemon in half and then squeeze it into this pitcher.
Oh, now a good, is this a lemon squeezer?
It is.
Now some other tricks to do,
Other way?
You're gonna turn it upside down.
Oh,
No, the other way. The other way.
Like
with
this.
With a slice down.
So that the juice goes through there.
Oh, like this. Okay.
Yes.
You guys, I never said that I passed school.
You have student loans, though.
I do,
Don't
yeah.
you have a degree?
I actually went to
performance?
NYU for dramatic writing, which is playwriting mostly.
And so this is about a quarter cup of sugar because we want to sweeten it up. And then we have juice from grapefruits.
Oh, grapefruit juice.
Do that. Then we're going to have you use the immersion blender
Now
to
this
blend that all
reminds
together.
this reminds me of Men on Cooking. Is this cute?
Yeah, that's cute. And it's up and down, do it all around.
Oh yeah.
Work it.
Oh yeah.
It is fun to make that sound, the porn star sound.
Yeah, it's a porn star, but it's sort of like a porn star, you can tell they didn't want to show up to work that day, but they're pulling out all the stops,
All right.
So we're gonna strain out all
We're going
of
to
the
strain
roughage.
that. Yes, the rough.
Do you want a little one?
I want the big one. We got a lot going on here.
Girl, that looks real good. You sure don't want to put a banana in it?
I'm sure we don't want to put a banana in. They call it grass, but this is a stick.
Ouch,
Right?
that hurts.
Be careful. Don't
You
beat
know?
up the...
That hurt more than the piercing.
Well, let's add a little rum in this because we're going to add a little pamplemousse
Oh my God,
to it,
this
some
is
soda
like-
water just to give it a little sparkle. And this is blue curacao. It's blue colored, but it actually tastes like orange.
Okay.
And we're going to try and get it to like
As
a
blue as
color.
possible. So this is like something that Oprah Winfrey would be like, I can order this tonight.
So this is how I want to garnish this.
That is beautiful.
You get a nice thick slice of a grapefruit.
Oh, you can smell it too.
Smell that. Smells like strawberries and grapefruit. So you could just garnish it like that, but I want to be a little bit more what
Bougie.
they do it in resorts because
Yeah, well, that's very delicate and dainty, you know.
So we do it like that. I think it's the more the merrier. So Mark, halfway through or like?
Yeah, a little bit, just enough to we'll put a little pamplemousse on top just to give it a little bit of fizz.
Oh, I see.
Oh, see, you want a little fizziness in there, right?
Oh, that's gorgeous.
And then you can use the
as stirs. Oh my
go,
goodness.
girl.
This
Look
is-
at that.
Here's to you, Erika Klash.
Oh, thank you so much, Mark and Fausto.
Thanks for coming on Cooking
This
with
is
Drag Queens.
oh.
So, Erika, you have actually faced more extermination than any contestant on this show ever. So, congratulations, first of all.
Dragula is the search for the next drag super monster, and it's sort of like Drag Race meets Pink Flamingos meets Fear Factor. I was up for extermination 4 times on Dragula, and I'm the first queen ever to do 4 exterminations. I was pierced, I was force-fed, and I was also interrogated under a lie detector test. Just the show in general has unlocked a whole new side of my creativity, this sort of monster Erika that I'm just really excited to keep cultivating.
Donuts are a very forgiving pastry. Actually, you guys remember the expression, let them eat cake? What the original expression was, they can always eat brioche, which was a type of an egg type bread, right? And that's what donuts are, is brioche. And so we're gonna be making a brioche dough here that's really pretty much foolproof. And so what you're gonna be putting in is a teaspoon of sugar in there, and we're gonna get a packet of yeast. So we're gonna put the dough hook in. You're gonna put 2.5 cups of flour there.
Right there.
Is that the 2.5 cups?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, if you're Whitney Houston, can you substitute the sugar for with cocaine?
Well, I don't recommend
Try
like, cooking
sniffing
with
it.
cocaine.
Here,
I
okay.
think cocaine,
Sniff
you're going to want to
this.
smoke it or you're gonna want to inject it,
Right.
or you're gonna want
We don't want
to
to eat it.
Sniff it.
Now we're gonna add, is this sugar?
That's
Yes.
4 tablespoons of sugar.
Okay.
And then 4 tablespoons of butter at
Okay.
room temperature.
Room temperature butter.
Everything in room
Now,
temperature.
can you
honey.
pop it in
Basically
the
half a
mic?
stick.
Can
You
you
just don't want it melted though if you pop it in
Right.
the microwave. And that's
Okay.
the, and
You
that's
want it
the one
soft,
issue.
so if you squeeze
Soft,
it,
yeah.
you can see that.
Yes.
And then you're gonna crack 2 eggs.
Okay, where are those eggs?
They're there.
Okay.
Go nuts.
It's extra roughage, right? Okay, so
Yes.
that's 2 eggs.
And now your yeast mixture should be hanging out for about 10 minutes.
Okay.
But you know what?
It's forgiving.
You know,
So
give it a little
normally
more
this would be
context.
foaming up in the mouth like one of the contestants on Dragula, but you know, we didn't have time to wait for it. So
But enough about Monique Shame.
okay. So now you're gonna throw this in here and you're gonna put the blender at low speed. You're gonna wait for you're gonna wait till all the ingredients are
mixed up.
and then you're gonna knead it for 5 minutes.
Now, you know, my boyfriend is from Germany, and
Oh, yeah.
Germans appreciate, you know, fresh homemade bread. So yeah, we actually make our own bread at home.
Really? Do you use a bread machine or what?
Yeah, he has a bread maker.
You have such a good boyfriend.
He's amazing. I love him so much.
Oh. And this is the dough after 5 minutes.
Oh, it smells so good.
And you just pull it out here. We're gonna put this out, pop this part out. So, Erika,
Yes,
you did a lot of outrageous things.
I did.
On Dragula.
I was force-fed disgusting things.
And was there another challenge that I didn't catch?
Well, you know, I did offer to do the tattooing, but there was only 2 tattoo artists.
So you're gonna pull the dough out and you're gonna shape it into a nice little ball. Pull all the dough, honey. We don't wanna waste a single drop. Ooh, it's so sticky.
The sticky bun, honey.
And now you're gonna rub that dough on the bottom of the thing.
Oh, you're gonna rub the bottom on the, okay.
What you want to do is rub it on
You're
there.
gonna
get the
grease
coating.
And then flip
grease
it.
the bowl with the ball. So you're gonna grease the entire bowl, grease the sides of the bowl.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're gonna use the dough itself to grease the bowl so it doesn't stick.
Okay, the whole, like,
Yeah, the wall, because that's gonna grow up. And you're gonna put some saran wrap.
Okay, so this dough has to rise now, doesn't it?
It's gonna double in size, or about an hour and a half. And then, just like a baby, you're gonna throw a blanket on top so it can take a little nap.
Aw,
Oh my God, I
sweet.
feel like Michael Jackson. I'm from the Bronx. I think what was great about growing up in New York was that I was able to find things that interested me that could help me like cultivate who I was as a person. I would say I'm an anti-hero because I'm not always the most understood. Drag can help you to like face your social fears or like your fears about like who you are. So I have a really strong sense of pride in my unique point of view. I came out as gay at 14, and then at 21, I decided to start doing drag. I think like if there's anything that we need to do as a community, it's to unpack why we have those impulses to put other people down. Set a target and give it your fucking damnedest, you know?
We discovered this really magical, and it's another way to describe the approach, 5 minutes
touch it.
ice cream using dry ice.
That's about a quarter of the block, but that's all I think we'll need.
And the
is-
key step in the process is
What?
to beat the shit out of the dry ice.
So you have to make it small. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it. We're gonna fold this in like this, and then Erika, beat it like it's a board. So we're gonna break it into smaller pieces to
Yes.
start, and then we're gonna put it in here.
Okay, like it's a bora.
Take it, Abora. All over.
Or really any of the judges on that show who didn't understand what I was doing. Alaska actually thought that I was a bio queen for a
Oh,
minute.
really?
Yes.
Oh,
She's like, Erika, you sound like a bio queen. You're so pretty and your voice is so hot.
Okay, so I think that's pretty good.
There
and
it
this
goes.
is almost this is pretty much ready.
Yeah,
but
the
you
thing
do
is
have some chunks
You
here.
do have some chunks there, and those chunks you don't want those chunks in there. So you do really want to get it powdery. But let's just throw it in let's throw it in here real quick.
Okay.
And Mark
And
is
then-
a big fan of getting a Cuisinart. You don't need to have a Cuisinart, but you can always do this. Yay!
I really don't use it very often.
So you're basically making dry ice snow.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the cool thing about this is that you can use any milk, any ice cream recipe. We made just a regular vanilla one. And so when you're done making your milk, it should basically look like a runny custard, and then leave it in the refrigerator overnight to get it nice and chill. You're gonna put that into the blender here, and Erika's gonna do us the honors
Ooh.
of putting a spoonful of dry ice at a
Okay.
time. So throw that in there.
Whoa.
And put it in there.
And what?
Turn it on.
At stir level.
Yeah, that's good. Stir all the way down here.
Okay, so you just tell me if I need to go faster or slower or do...
Just throw it in there. So the reason that you want to use a metal pan and not a glass pan is because this is going to get really cold, and the metal pan is less resistant, obviously, to breaking. The glass can shatter if you're using like liquid, basic frozen carbon dioxide like this.
Right.
That's going to get really cold.
Yeah.
So the colder the milk is, the less dry ice you have to use. Okay, I think we're almost there.
Really?
Yeah. So I just want to show this right now. So this is almost like soft serve, and I want you to taste that. How's that taste?
Oh, wow.
We met you originally at the Austin International Drag Festival.
That's right, the second
at
annual.
Double A Brothers event.
Yeah,
that was
and
right here.
the night that I met you guys was also the first night that I met them. Here, right here where we're standing at Elysium in Austin, Texas. I'm also the bottom of the cast. I'm the only one on the whole cast at the bottom. Some people are
like anal,
Yeah, some people are verse, but most of them are tops.
Well, I'm looking forward to getting you on Cooking with Drag Queens.
Me too. I want to cook and I want to eat and I want to talk shit about everybody.
Oh shit. Girl, look how big you got.
Oh my God, that's huge.
It's enormous.
I told this dough to act its age, and it does.
Just toss it onto the counter there. This is going to be our cones, and we're gonna get some. I made some cones ahead of time that we're gonna wrap around the cones.
Oh wow!
Out of foil here. So basically, you're gonna need 6 of these cones here.
Okay.
And you're gonna have your dough, and you're gonna cut the dough into half, and really be really precise. I want you to use your academic measurements. Beautiful. And now you're gonna cut this into thirds.
Is that accurate?
Yeah, that's perfect.
And then do the same with the other 3.
No, try to get the wig hair out of it.
Keep your hair out of it.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take one of the balls of dough.
Okay.
And you're gonna cut it in half with your fingers.
Okay.
So you have 2 balls, right? And now you're going to roll. So I'm sorry, you're gonna fold it in half and fold it in half again. So you're gonna get basically like what looks like a cigar. You're gonna roll it all out until what basically looks like a giant worm. You wanna get about 2 feet long. And then you're gonna get one of these cones and you're gonna get it onto the edge and you're just gonna spool it. 2 feet, girl, keep going.
Okay.
And you also kind of create like a little, you know how when you sew, do you sew at all?
I do, yeah.
How like a sewing machine has like a tension?
Yes.
You kind of want to have a little bit of tension here and pull.
So we just wrap it around starting here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then feel like you have a little bit of tension there.
You put it when you want to pull a little bit. Pull and overlap it.
So do I do that
And then
the
do
same
the
for
other
the other
half.
one?
And then connect it.
So you connect it. Yeah, that's your other piece.
So I'm folding once, I'm folding twice, and then I'm rolling this bitch.
Make sure you leave a little bit of a metal, foil handle at the end.
Okay.
So you can hold these when you're covering them in butter and doing all sorts of fun stuff with it. You want to tuck that piece under.
Okay.
And this is what it should look like. So Erika, you like to dress up as a lot of animals. You dress up as a bunny.
Yeah, well, I'm inspired by Pokemon a lot. So I've done some Pokemon looks. For Dragula, I did a Skinwalker, which was like an evil witch that takes the shape of typical animals in the Old West. So yeah, I love stuff like that.
So here is your donuts, honey.
Oh my goodness.
They look fabulous. You don't have to do anything to them.
It looks like a really cute butt plug.
So we're gonna put party hats on these because we're gonna put this on the lowest rack in the oven, but this is much higher up, right? So this part can cook much faster.
Okay.
And so we're gonna put a little party hat on it to protect it from the sun. Spread it out a little bit.
Yeah.
You just want a floppy hat.
Of course,
Just, you're a fashionable lady going to the beach.
Of course, no lady is sure at night without her tinfoil hat.
So here is your cones with little hats to protect them from getting burned at the top.
Whoa.
And we're gonna put this in a 375-degree oven for 20 minutes.
So I actually took myself to my first drag bar on Valentine's Day because my Valentine's Day that year was going so great. And I just fell in love with what they were doing on stage and I just figured, let me try that. I turned 21 and that's when I started doing drag. People like Charles Busch, Peaches Christ are big inspirations to me because they took what their artistic training was or their artistic background was and they used drag and they sort of combined it together. So that would be like an end goal for me. My spirit animal is probably like a little puppy. That's what my boyfriend calls me. They're caring, they're sweet, they're kind, but they'll also growl and bite the shit out of you if you threaten them.
And what do we have here? Well, it's a big bowl of dicks.
Oh my goodness, my favorite.
It's a horny bowl.
It's a horny bowl, so this is what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. And you're gonna stuff the inside with melted chocolate.
Oh,
Spread
honey.
it all around.
Stuff that horn, honey.
Stuff that horn aplenty.
Because the idea is that you're making a sundae that you're
Okay.
gonna eat out of a bowl.
Oh, that's beautiful. So what is that? Is that some caramel
So
in there?
this is a salted caramel ice cream. So we made 2 batches of ice
Oh
cream
my
and then we mixed them
goodness.
together.
That's decadent.
That's really good. So you're gonna decorate the top as if it was a Hello Kitty, right?
Oh, so cute.
So you're gonna need eyes, right? And you're gonna make sure the M's of the M&Ms are on the inside. I think Hello Kitty has a yellow nose.
Yes, she does. She does have a
Right?
yellow nose, so we need the lemon.
So grab a
Or
yellow.
I'm assuming this is yellow.
Yeah, so
but-
put that in. And I think her nose is horizontal, not vertical.
That's right.
Right, all right.
Aw.
And now you're gonna get the cat ears.
So this is how they
So
would...
they curl towards the inside, yeah.
Okay, so so I have 2.
Is that looking like a cat?
It does to me, honey.
Okay.
Now we
you
also
want
need
to shove it in there a little bit. So
we
it
also
doesn't
need the
fall.
whiskers.
And then
don't
grab
we?
the 2 of those.
Okay, so we need. Oh no! I got these here.
You got it?
Yeah.
Look how cute that
Oh,
looks.
that broke.
Aw.
Here, I got another one for
Oh,
you.
that one broke too. Great. I'm just
You
gonna
just
keep
kind
it.
of put it.
Oh, you gotta just put it on.
Yeah.
Okay. We need eyeballs.
Look at that.
Oh my
Can you
god,
see
I'm
this?
learning how to do this.
Look how
Do we
cute
want a
that
furry
is.
kitty? Gizmo.
She's a
That's
little
really cute.
she's a little cracked out, this one.
A little more hair up here too.
Of course.
Yeah.
Give her
Put
like
some
a
in
less
my mouth.
Give her like a dykey faux hawk moment. Now I do have to eat this with my hands behind my back, right?
Wow.
You can eat it any
You
way
want to do
like.
it? Go for it. Here,
I thought, wait, this isn't an extermination challenge?
Well, from Dragula, they have forced you to do it with their. Why don't you just chow down onto it?
Okay, so you know
But you're
what?
gonna mess up your wig. There you go.
Bitch, I've messed up more wigs.
Okay, let's see
Okay.
it.
Okay, but hands behind my back too. Okay. Okay, give me a 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, don't push your head. How's it taste?
Oh.
Oh, hold it for her so she doesn't.
That's part of the challenge.
I can taste the salt. Oh, the gummy's really
You
hard
wanted
too.
it dick flavored, right?
Oh yeah.
That's where the salt comes in.
Erica, I want to give you a medal of honor and distinguishment
Oh my
for
goodness.
being a fierce and fabulous drag queen.
The word is distinction.
Erika
Distinguished.
Klash, your time with us seemed to dash, but in the kitchen, you were a real splash.
Oh my goodness.
The ice cream filled donut cone would make anyone moan. And so we present this award from Cooking with Drag Queens. You are invited back anytime by all means.
Thank you so much. How much can I sell this for at the pawn shop?
Oh, you don't get to keep it.
Erica, I want to thank you so much for coming on Cooking with Drag Queens. It was a real pleasure getting to know you and really just sharing this really wonderful experience with you. It's been really great.
Oh, thank you so much. I have a whole speech prepared, but
Remember, folks, life is uncertain. Eat dessert first. After all, if you can't cook for yourself, how the hell are you gonna cook for somebody else? Can I get a bon appetit?
Bon appetit. Cheers.
knowing what you're up against is no excuse to not give it everything you've got. And that's what I believe. Like, even if you know that something is going to be difficult, you can never let that change you. There's so much value in the potential growth, and I feel like I grew so much from Dragula.